morning. Welcome to the 8th grade recognition assembly for the 2022 school year. My name is Tate Bessie and I've served as YMS Student Council President this year. Please stand, face the flag, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clapping for me or for Tate? Oh, shoot. Don't ask questions you don't want to hear answers to. All right. I'm Dr. Olson. I'm the principal here at YMS. I just want to congratulate all the 8th graders for finally completing your journey here at Yankton Middle School. You know, this group has had an interesting run here at the middle school. In 6th grade, they didn't get a finish. 7th grade, we kind of had to do some different things for COVID, and then this year we're kind of back to normal. So I just want to congratulate everybody. I want to leave you with one word, and I think this is a good word for you for the rest of your life. The word is respectful. I think this goes with everything that you need to take with you to the future. You need to be respectful towards any adults that you meet, your teachers, custodians, secretaries, your parents, and most importantly, each other. So take that word with you for the rest of your life. If you're always respectful, you'll find a lot of success. So I appreciate your hard work these 3 years going through this roller coaster ride that we've had, and I wish you nothing but success at the Yankton High School. Thank you.
Mr. Savvy and I will now work together to recognize the 8th grade students who have participated in the wide variety of activities offered here at Yankton Middle School. So when we say your activity, would you please stand and be recognized? And we will give them a brief yet enthusiastic appreciation for the work that they've done. And then we will say the next activity rapidly, so make sure you're ready to roll. We'll start with cross-country participants. Please stand.
Volleyball.
Football players, please stand. Football.
Tennis.
All golfers, please be recognized.
Soccer.
And wrestling.
Gymnastics.
Basketball players.
And finally, track.
Please stand if you participated in the following fine arts activities this year at YMS. Let's start with band.
Orchestra.
All jazz bands.
Oral inter.
And concert choir.
All right, if you had worked at the YSD Art Show.
If you were on the YMS Happening staff.
And finally, the yearbook staff.
Also, we have some important service activities here at YMS. If you read the flag pledge in the morning, you were a pledge leader. Please stand. Then we have a really great crew here at YMS that each and every week on Friday mornings, they collect all the recycling for us. And those bins, you can attest, are quite heavy. It's quite a task. So we'd like to recognize our really important recycling crew for all of the work that they did throughout the year. Can you stand if you were our morning recycling crew? Now we're going to have some prizes. Guests are not eligible. Your name's not in the bucket, but students, yours are. So here we go.
All right. Ready, Airman? All right, we have some Starbucks, Dairy Queen, and McDonald's gift cards. Before we begin, though, I have a small gripe with one of your teachers. You see, I'm not going to say how many years ago it was, but it was decades that we were in your same spot. And last night, after a copious amount of chores, so my wife would let me golf tonight, I happened to find our old yearbook. Now, Miss Howell wrote that I was and always will be her favorite student.
Lies.
Tanner said, "Stay cool, dog," and I did. Dog used to be spelled D-O-G, by the way. But I could not find a signature from Mrs. Harriman. So, after the awards, maybe at 1:40, Mrs. Harriman, you could sign my yearbook.
All right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. First come, first serve for fabulous gift cards. You can go to Mrs. Riken for Starbucks, Miss Long for McDonald's, and Mr. Sabby for the DQ. All right. How many do we have of these? Just 10. All right. Number 1, Roper Fieldmeyer. All right. You want to draw and then can you slip? Number 2, John Kleinsasser. Okay, number 3, Tanner Tykrow. Next up, Audrina Anderson. Next up, Anita Heron. Next up, Trinity Swenson. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. Yep.
That's 7.
This is 7. Jose Martinez. Dane Lopez. Is she here? Lisette Wanati. And is this the last one?
Yep.
Last, certainly not least, Mr. Camden Decker.
Good morning. I'm going to call the student council members up to the front of the stage. If you would hold your applause till the end, that would be greatly appreciated. Connor Brunick. Siri Buckley. Owen Eidsness. Tate Bestie. Addie Muth. Talon Kenny. Peyton Morrison. Kira Zook. Dylan Howgood. Andrew Kucha. Yes, stand front and center. And if I missed anybody else that I didn't get a certificate for, if you're in leadership or student council, come on up right now, please. Awesome. Okay. I want a huge round of applause for these student council and YMS leadership members, please. They have helped with numerous things throughout the year, like our Veterans Day ceremony, homecoming, March for Meals coin drive, student council breakfast for teachers. They have been an awesome role models for the students and staff at YMS, and they have had a great year. So I have a certificate for you. Come grab it before you head back to your seat. And one more round of applause for our YMS Student Council. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Howell and I are here. I'm Mrs. Reichen. This is my first year teaching 8th grade, so it's kind of fun to be in on this little big celebration because I've never gotten to be here before. We want to recognize the following mathletes to come forward. Brianna Eckert, Camden Decker, and Devin Joseph. Stay towards the front. Okay, these students represented YMS as members of the Math Counts team competing at the chapter competition in Sioux Falls this spring. They brought home a second place in the team competition. In addition, Brianna also earned the chapter competition first place individual, chapter countdown round fourth place, state competition sixth place individually, and state countdown round second place. So congratulations to these kids.
Okay, I'm Miss Howell, and it is my honor to recognize these mathletes. So joining Brianna and Devin up here on the stage, if I could please have Tate Bestie, Noah Harrell, Laura Hunoff, Elise Collar, Abel Bryan, Ginger Lesher, and Wyatt Christensen, please. These students represented the Yankton High School math team in the Algebra 1 division at the USD Merton Haas math contest that was held in April. Our YMS Algebra 1 students always fill the Algebra 1 division at the annual high school math competition that's held in Vermillion. This was actually the first year after the last couple years of COVID, and they represented us well. This year, as a team, the high school team earned first place honors in the large school division at the competition with the help of these students. Special recognition to Brianna Eckert. She earned a superior rating and a scholarship to USD. Devin Joseph also earned a superior rating. Tate Bestie and Noah Harrell earned outstanding ratings. Laura Hunoff earned an excellent rating. Elise Collar earned an honorable mention, and Abel Bryan, Ginger Lesher, and Wyatt Christensen rounded out the Algebra 1 team. So please join me again in congratulating these students for representing us well.
Good morning, 8th grade. Some of you may not know me, and some of you may. I'm Mrs. Belgum. I'm the band teacher here at the Yankton Middle School. I have one big award to give this morning. This is an award that's been in the hallways every day that you've been able to see the last 3 years. This is the Heather Schwack Memorial Scholarship Award. And if you haven't read the plaque in the hallway, I'm going to read this to you because I think the description of this plaque describes the person receiving this morning extremely well. Heather was so bubbly and perky. She could always cheer you up, and she was always warm and friendly to everyone. She never left anyone behind or feeling left out. She was very positive and lived her life to the fullest. It says a few more individual descriptions about her, but then it goes on to say, she would laugh at jokes that no one else would get. She was a great listener and a friend who was so loving and caring. This award had captured my attention when I first got here at the middle school this summer because it had a flute on it. Me, as a flute player, had obviously looked at it right away and knew that this was a special award to give to an individual as an 8th grader. This year, this award is given to someone who has given extreme dedication to the band program, is already working on all-state stuff for next year, has helped with the younger 5th grade band, and has given dedication to those younger than her wanting musical experience that she has had. And it goes to Serenity Sangster. Along with this award is a $160 scholarship to the music camp that she is going to this summer. Give her another round of applause.
All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Mr. Drew, and I teach orchestra here at the middle school. I also teach at all of the other buildings in the district, so you may not have seen me here. I'm kind of here for one period and out the door off to the next building. So As far as this year goes, I've had a fantastic time getting to know the students, not just their musical skills and things like that, but them as people. Every student brings their own unique perspective to what they do on the instrument. And one thing that you discover as you play instruments over time is that there are years where progress is more noticeable than others. And being patient until you get to that time where you grow as a musician is very important, and can lead to a stronger love of playing. This year, out of all the musicians in the 8th grade that I have worked with, one stood out to me as having improved probably the most over the course of the school year. This individual is kind of a kindred spirit, a fellow cello player. That's my main instrument as well. But over the course of the year, this person improved noticeably from having some conversations about note reading. That skill improved. Conversations about technique, those skills improved. And just over the course of the year, this musician just grew and grew and grew. And so I'm proud to offer this award to the most improved player in 8th grade orchestra this year, and that is Eliza Gurney. All right. Also, and thanks for bearing with me, I'm pretty tall, so I didn't want to adjust the microphone all over the place. So our other award here that I have to offer today is, it's called the Outstanding Performer Award. And while I really feel that there are so many outstanding players in 8th grade orchestra, so many that are deserving, as everybody else, I need to narrow it down to just one individual that stands out above all. This individual, over the course of the year, has demonstrated not only really strong leadership skills, the ability to sight read new music, to learn new things quickly, but is extremely talented and one of the more musical performers that I've had the opportunity to work with in 8th grade orchestra this year. This individual is also an initiative taker, takes private lessons outside of school, does extra performances whenever possible, is always asking for the hardest version of every piece that we're playing, and wants to play in the high school orchestra as soon as possible, and that's been happening since like October. So this individual is just always pushing and pushing and pushing to better themselves, and that comes through in amazing playing. This individual is also going to be playing with our high school orchestra at graduation on Sunday. Even though he's not in the high school orchestra yet, he is an honorary member already. So our Outstanding Performer Award this year in 8th grade goes to Anders Van Olsen. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Hannah Zimmerman, representing the Dakota Dance Association. I am here to present the Heather Schwack Memorial Dance Scholarship. The Heather Schwack Dance Scholarship is awarded yearly to one 8th grade student involved in tap or ballet who possesses the characteristics of Heather. In memory of Heather, the scholarship is awarded by the Dakota Dance Association and the Schwack family. Heather was a very strong-willed and determined young lady. She was always smiling and lived life to its fullest. Heather would set her goals and work hard to achieve them. She was a person that could bring out the best in the people around her and whose strengths would shine through her every time with everything that she did. By offering this scholarship in Heather's name, the Dakota Dance Association hopes to keep her memory alive and encourage students to follow in Heather's example. The 2022 recipient of the Heather Schwack Memorial Dance Scholarship is Megan Scott.
Next, we will be doing the next round of 10 gift cards, and these gift cards are $5 to the same places, right? Yeah, a lot of you are getting McDonald's. And my name is Mr. Satara.
I'm holding this for you.
Okay. Whoops. All right, first name. Paige Reese.
Let's do 5 and 5. 1, 2. Isabella. Oh boy, I don't know.
Isabella Verbka. Evan Zimmerman.
Siri Buckley.
He's not here. Evan's not here.
Okay.
Siri Buckley. Tyler Jackson.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5.
Kaylin Hoyleen.
All right, I'm Mrs. Alonso. I'm going to be reading the last 5. Trayton Wilson.
So that's 6, right? Yep. Okay.
Gavin Johnson.
7. Okay.
Luke Moeller.
8. Luke's on?
Never mind. Leonidas Parrish.
So how many is that? 3 more? Okay.
Kyra Cherdsma. Cami Larson.
We'll give it a go.
All right, last but not least, William Guzman Uskowski. Sorry, I don't know the last name.
All right. At this time, we had a couple student teachers this year in 8th grade. Mr. Hurrick was not able to come back today. He was with Mr. Savvy, and then Mr. Litzenberg was able to come back with us today, who student taught with me this year. So let's thank them for their help this year. If only my students were as excited to see me this morning as they were to see Mr. L this morning. All right, that's good though. All right, it is my honor to introduce 2 very distinguished seniors that are going to be graduating on Sunday to present the next awards. Molly Savvy and Gage Becker, who have both been incredibly involved at Yankton High School, and they're going to share some of the things they've participated in and why it's been important for them to do that. And not to upstage you, Molly, but we do have the #1 singles and doubles player from the state championship tennis team the other day here to present to you.
Holly Savvy, and I have participated in volleyball, basketball, and track throughout my high school career.
I am Gage Becker, and I was part of the Yankton soccer team, bowling team, and tennis team.
So being in these activities has provided me with some of my greatest life lessons, and it has taught me a lot about myself and all that I can be.
It also brings along life memories and lifelong friendships.
So other than sports, there is NHS that I have been involved in. There is student council opportunities, band opportunities, orchestra, theater, what else? Y Club. There's a ton of clubs at the high school that you can be involved in. So there's a lot other activities to do other than sports outside of just academics.
All right. So each year at Yankton Middle School, 2 male students and 2 female students are recognized by the Yankton High School Athletic Booster Club. Recipients of this award demonstrate a commitment to athletics and other extracurricular activities.
They are also dedicated to their schoolwork, are friendly to all their peers, provide positive leadership, and consistently display good sportsmanship. Congratulations to the 8th grade female winners this year, Kennedy Anstein and Kiana Dimmer.
Congratulations to the 8th grade male winners this year, Chase Platt and Beck Reichen.
All right, so we're going to recognize some larger groups of students at this time. And so when you're called to come up on stage, instead of using the center stairs, we're going to ask any students to come up on the side stairs, because that will just keep things moving and allow for pictures to be taken without people walking through. So side stairs, please. So will the following students please come up on stage using the side stairs? Everett Dixon, Memory German, Hannah Kruger, Ethan Marsh,
Peyton Morrison, Brenna Odens, Kevin Ortiz Alonso, Cade Reifenrath, Isabella Simonson.
You want to read that, or you want me to?
It's up to you. You want to, you're a better height.
That's true. The 8th grade teachers are proud to recognize the dedication of these students. They go above and beyond. These 8 students consistently display dedication, diligence, and the desire to do their best. They are committed to making the most of their education and the opportunities given to them at school. Please join us in congratulating these students who have gone above and beyond this school year.
Okay, it is, Mrs. Riken and I would like to have the following students come up on stage, please. Alfredo Berrigan, Caleb Belts. Okay, please hold your applause till we get done. Braylon Hoover, Andrew Kukta, Callie Lotz, Riley Mortensen, Catherine Nelson, and Lily Schmidt. Kayla Belts. I don't,
Oh, okay, okay. He must not be here. Caleb Belts. There he is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. These students were chosen by the 8th grade teachers to receive the Optimist Award. They have a positive attitude about the present and future. They are kind and grateful. They are willing to give their time to help others. They are quiet leaders who do not seek out recognition. The 8th grade teachers are proud to recognize them as friendly, hopeful, and reliable young people. Please join us in congratulating the Optimist winners.
Starting, and I got the first. You have that one.
Riley Grin.
It's this room.
Yep.
Okay. 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 For the next award here, please come up the side steps once again, and you'll receive your award from Mrs. Harriman or Mrs. Larrington. And then just like you saw the last couple groups line up, okay, in a nice, neat row, all right, in front of the stage. Just do what Miss Long says. I do, I just forget a lot. All right, will the following students please come up on stage? Ellie Bauman, Jacob Bivens, Wyatt Christensen, Kaylin Chrisman, Kiana Dimmer, Braden Falk, Brennan Gilmore, Rylan Grimm, Dylan Howe, Brock Jared, Cadence Larson, Kaylor Llewellyn, and Cash McDonald.
Check, you going?
Yep.
Is that?
Yeah, sure.
Keep going. All right, the next one's up on stage. Brody Moe, Luke Moeller, Brighton Olson, Claire Osborne, Eva Paulson, Beck Riken, Jace Solachek, Jaslyn Snoozy, Kendall Solomon, Mackenzie Stanage, Christian Weir, Miley Wilcox, and Kira Zook. These students are being awarded the Academic Achievement Award. In order to receive this award, students must have a 3.8 to 3.99 cumulative GPA for this year. These students have shown that they are committed to being their best in the classroom, and we challenge them to continue that commitment as they head to Yankton High School. Please join us in congratulating these superb students.
So we have another large group of students. If you would please hold your applause. Students coming up on stage, please see Mrs. Alonso and Mr. Savvy for your awards. Will the following students please do that now? Kennedy Anstein, Aria Bodette, Malia Bender, Brooklyn Bentley, Tate Bestie, Carter Boomsma, Brooke Caton, Joshua Christensen, Harper Denherder, Brianna Eckert, Easton Fieser, Nels Hansen, Noah Harrell.
Also, please join me on stage, Jenna Horning, Laura Hunoff, Sam Johnson, Devin Joseph, Morgan Kearney, Colby Koletsky, Elise Collar, Ella Lammers, Ginger Lesher, Hannah Merkwan, Paige Mitzel, Addie Muth, Haley Noe, Abe O'Brien, Kendra Ratterman, Paige Reese, Julia Reyes.
Also Serenity Sangster, Megan Scott, Cien Tacky, Elise Valnez, Anders Van Olsen, Davis Walsh.
All right. These students are being awarded the Academic Excellence Award. In order to receive this award, students must have a 4.0 or higher cumulative GPA for this school year. These students have shown that they are committed to excellence in the classroom. We are excited to watch them continue to be leaders in the classroom as they head to Yankton High School. Please join us in congratulating these outstanding scholars.
All right. We are just about done here. We have one award left to give. Before we do that, though, I just want to give a shout out to a few people that are leaving the Yankton Middle School staff. So from last year, you may remember Mr. McGlone, who is retiring this year. So even though he's not here, let's give him a round of applause. And then leaving us and moving on to other positions, our very own Mrs. Harriman. Mr. Yeomans. Mrs. Volts. And Mrs. Pekas, our speech therapist. All right, at this time, I am honored to invite Commander Wayne Brandt from American Legion Post 12 down to present the American Legion Awards this year. This is the highest award that students at Yankton Middle School can earn in their time here. And we are pleased to have him here to present that award this morning.
Good morning. So would Elise Collar and Tate Bestie join me on the stage? So the American Legion School Award, in further recognition of the possession of those high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society. All right. We want to thank everyone who joined us this morning. We're very proud of this group of students. We don't do an official 8th grade graduation, but we're excited to see what happens in their next 4 years of high school. We expect to see great things and know that they can turn into great leaders at Yankton High School. We are going to return to homerooms. Teachers, we will stay in homeroom until 9:41 when they will be dismissed to 3rd period. Students, if your parents are here and you would like to talk to them quickly and get a picture, you may do so, but then hustle up and get down to homeroom, please. Thank you for everyone for coming today.